great.
There we go.
You're doing great.
Why does the microphone smell like sausage? That's a great setup for a joke. I wish I had a punchline.
Yeah, but no, I'm down for
Okay, so our next two contestants are Jersey, excuse me, is it Allison? Allison, Jersey and Allison, all right. All right, and we got a heavy one here, right?
What? A brand new category. Okay, if you're a contestant who needs to turn in your most viable punkster, your MVP ballot, please turn it in now. On stage right at the table, please, where she's raising her hands. So if you voted for the MVP, now's the time to turn it in. New category. Could you, or if you want to show a great amount of confidence, you just let that thing hang. All right, reptiles.
No part, just the whole animal. Ready? Start with Jersey.
If I gave medicine, would it heal a monster?
We'll just see how this snakes out.
Iguana do well.
So sometimes, I don't want to resort to profanity, but sometimes I dip low and do cuss. Diplodocus.
Oh no.
That video gamer over there, I think the guy who's playing the Sega saw us.
Are you nice and comfy over there in Spanish? Are you cómodo? You're dragging your feet.
The king over there is looking at us. Yes, the tyrant saw us.
He's really a tattletale. He's a real rattler.
Nobody asked you.
So I made a Stachylosaurus the other day. Stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to burn through the sauruses, aren't we? This is why we do not have the category extinct animals. We ran into this, but go ahead, go. You guys are good. Let it rip. Saurus it out. Okay, go ahead. I'll give you a strike. Keep going.
You got a strike.
Go.
I hope you're not suffering from a reptile dysfunction.
No, I just keep looking down because I don't understand what shoes are. What are moccasins?
So speaking of feet, I got these weird corns and they make it really hard to walk.
Can I get in on this topic? Or are you garden snakes?
Well, I'll pass the list over to you. Pass the list.
If I don't win this year, alligator next year.
You're really dragging your feet on this one.
This is a crock. I'll dial my lawyer and get this fixed.
So when I first learned to smoke weed, they had me puff D-Magic when I was dragging my feet.
Yeah, okay.
Keeping it for real alive, fictional looking?
Yeah, okay.
Can we just do all fictional dragons now?
I know, I'm going to give you one.
Can I do one fictional dragon?
Yeah.
Pete's dragging his feet too.
Pete's dragon. We are really done with dragons.
Oh wow, well it's a good thing it's not raining because I left my windshield wipers at home.
Is anybody else boa'd?
I feel like our choices are really constrictor.
I don't want to marry you anymore. Can I have my diamond back?
Yeah, you can have your diamond back. So I went to Spain and I had a really fun time in Salamanca.
All right, now we discussed this amphibian thing. This category almost was reptiles and amphibians, but we saved the variant where we had heavy hitters on the stage who could stay with reptiles. So no strike, but we're not doing amphibians.
Okay. Bats are not reptiles. They're mammals.
Are you starting a pun?
Of course. So, I'm feeling Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And we are up here next with... Oh, is that it?
Jerry and Max.
Oh, Jerry and Max. Thank you. Thank you so much.
By the way, we have the results of voting. Gary's going to tell you. The three categories people had a chance to vote on for the final round were cat breeds, dog breeds, and U.S. presidents. And the winner is...
We had cats bringing in $64.50. We had U.S. presidents bringing in $174.80, and dogs topping the list at $178.37. A total of a very generous $417.67. Thank you very much.
You know, and people wonder why the Wes Anderson movie was named Isle of Dogs. How many people realize that's a pun? I keep explaining that to people. Think Isle of Lucy. I mean, Isle of puns. Anyway, obviously you love dogs too. Dogs are wonderful. They are going to be our final category. We're only going to take AKC breeds, so no parts. So get ready for that one. Okay, next two contestants.
All right.
Max and Jerry Ann.
Rematch from last year.
Are you a real estate broker? Just maxed out, okay. Max, Jerry, your topic is?
I think you have to change that.
Coming around the corner. Coming around the corner, that'd be a good topic.
What about Facebook? Tell me about Facebook.
Oh, okay. Facebook. We have a page on Facebook called, where you go to facebook.com/puny page, PUNYPAGE. PUNY stands for Punsters United Nearly Yearly. That's what we do here. That's what you all are. That's us. Facebook.com/puny page, or if you're on Facebook, just type in puny page. We pun 24/7, 52 weeks a year. We post topics, people pun on them. There are a bunch of pun pages on Facebook. We're the only one, as far as I know, where we invite everybody to pun along with us. So it's kind of like Punslingers, except for there's no time limits, no rules. Ready? Okay, what's the topic? It is drug slang. The audience loves this one. Drug slang, dudes.
Moving up.
Okay, ready? Jerry, you start.
Man, this topic's really getting hammered into me.
Okay. I'm just waiting for the clock to go bong.
My favorite actor is Bogart.
So how long until Crystal get to the stage?
Man, I don't like Pepsi, I like Coke.
Man, okay, I really have to accelerate my testicles. I have to do more speedball.
Just like the dog from Garfield, OD.
So I have furniture in my house that actually likes to break into song, and it tells me songs about fictional dragons. So that I have a Chase sing the dragon.
Is the color pink relevant? Pink elephant?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little hoarse.
Sometimes I gotta shakes, man.
If you hadn't been shaking while you did that, so the shakes, yes.
I like many different flavors of shakes.
Yes.
I always like to talk to the
I'll
farm.
let you fix one later.
Oh. I like to go down and talk to the farm animals, and I'm like, what's your deets, ox?
Okay, here, have this as my toke of appreciation.
Cool, we can hash it out.
Oh, come on, that was a little bit blunt, don't you think?
I don't know, we can keep it moving in this joint.
So anyways, if the weed is too hot, just chill 'em.
Oh no, I think I saw a roach.
So anyways, I'm smoking, getting high with my buddies, and I'm just gonna say I'm getting high, and well, actually, I think I'm about to crack. Is this?
Yes, crack. Okay, so we bought himself time to come up with crack, and
So my buddy is into like weird political movements. Like he actually supports ratting out his friends. So he's an anarchist.
I give that pun a 4 out of 20.
You look really young. Are you a teen? Tina.
As Mike Tyson would say, that's pretty methed up, dude.
How many puns have you made so far? Is that your 8th?
If you want to balance out a bass, you just gotta use an acid.
I guess that's the key.
Sometimes when I'm walking, I lose my footing over my testicles. I'm tripping balls.
So that sounds like it's your trip house.
what is the pun in that?
Trap house.
Okay. I can't open any doors with these. They're junk keys.
Hey y'all. I would just figured I'd say that one. Withdrawal.
Is that slang?
Withdrawal. Has that been used? Withdrawal been used? No? I withdraw my objection to you.
Wait, what? My turn?
Did you just give something in between we didn't catch?
No.
Okay, then it's your turn.
Oh, okay. These like snitchers, they're just Narcan on me. No. Narcan.
He's right.
That
Narc
is-
has been used, and he's using the form for naloxone, Narcan. Yes.
Yes.
Not slang, but good enough. We're going to hear way too much about it in the next 2 years.
So I prefer, like I said, about the farm. I like to borrow money in order to fund my farm endeavors, but I do not borrow the full price of the animal. I usually get a sub-ox loan.
I have a very perverted friend who draws a line and then starts humping it. He's doing a line.
So every time I go to bed, you know, I'm a very loud sleeper, and then my alarm wakes me up. So it's like snore, ting.
My favorite heroine is Wonder Woman.
Man, we're looking for drug slang, and he's used horse and heroin. One of the I think we're going to retire this category later on, simply because it requires a certain level of knowledge. It's fairly unreasonable, so I'm not going to strike you on that. Both of you have given the naloxone and suboxone, so great pun, Wonder Woman, heroin. But we're looking for slang. I'm not gonna give you a strike, but come up with slang if you can. Not for Wonder Woman. For heroin.
He did. She's a heroine.
You're right. For you. You need. So it's your turn. Oh, it can be on anything. It doesn't have to be on heroin, but you need to come up with drug slang.
Dope.
Dab.
Well, we can fix that.
So I went to China, and I was looking around, and I was looking at all the different colors, and you know, there they have China white.
Speaking of colors, I've seen a lot of magic, and I like blue magic the most.
So I always figure like there's a lot of slander going around, and I'm really sick of all of this black tar people are slinging.
Well, that pun kind of rocks.
Did that gel capitally? Gel caps.
Gel caps is a medical term. You want to take it as slang?
It's a form of packaging for heroin. Have you watched The Walk?
Oh, I did.
I'm asking the guy in the fedora about drug slang. All right, you got to.
I don't know if that pun cuts it.
So I always like to show off my uniform when I'm in the military. I'm like, see, BDUs. CBD.
Okay. You got it.
There was this widow, and she was very sad. I'm like, just don't accuse her of lying. Bereave her.
Reefer. Excellent.
So you really shouldn't diss pens, Harry. Sorry,
That is definitely not slang.
Dispensary is not.
Dispensary, not slang. The opposite of slang, actually. All right, so we give this final round. We're trying. All right.
All right. Okay.
Hold on. I told you I'd give you a chance to repair one.
All right. So, when I was trying to get my job, I always had to impress the hiring committee. And then, so I actually went down to the hiring committee and I offered them a beverage. I was like, "Would you like some THC?"
It's abbreviation. You guys calling this slang or not? No. All right. I know, but somebody's got to lose. Yes, to you. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna strips this down to the basics. Strips, that's how you dose Suboxone.
Okay.
This one goes out to my ex-girlfriend. You stabbed me in the back. How could you do that, Molly?
I don't know. Are you just gonna go home and whip it?
Well, actually, I really need to poop, so I'll probably sit on the pot.
Yes, quick check. No one's used pot? Oh, no. That was question. Looks good? Okay. All right. Pot has not been used.
I ought to smack you for that.
We'd do better if we work in a team.
Weed?
Weed, yeah.
Not used.
Has weed been used?
It's not been used.
Okay.
God, I'm getting kind of H-y up here. H.
H, horse, heroin, okay. Probably something else I don't know.
I had this a friend of mine. What was her name? Mary Jane? Mary Jane?
Not a pun.
Mary Jane?
You're not, yes. Right.
Okay, I would love to marry Jane.
Yes! So, you gave me a strike for your first attempt and then you fixed it and it's to you.
My buddy is really good at rehabbing buildings in New York. We call him Mr. Brownstone.
So anyways, in my vehicle, like in the car, I have some questionable things. Indica.
Indica. Okay, indica. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, are you going to get lots of penalties, or will this turn out well? Docked or feel good?
Sure, Dr. Fielder.
Oh, here I am just crushing these greenbacks in my pocket. I'm just popping bills.
You just exactly described what you were doing. You're popping pills. Did I miss something?
Popping bills.
Popping bills. Thank you.
Yes.
You.
Okay. So we're going to have a break at some point, and then in between taking our drugs, we'll have a competition. It's interludes.
Oh, geez, man, that is too disgusting. That is Quaalude.
Has it been used?
Lude was Quaalude, right. Quaalude is the name of the drug. He gave him the drug slang for it, which is lewd, and then you give Quaalude, so it's not really drug slang, and he'd already used lewd, so it is with regret. All of us knowing that there can only be one.
You only get a couple mess ups per round.
Great job, Jerry. Great job.
Deanna, can you